Hi everyone, hope you are all doing well. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Juliet and I'm moving to Kempten, Germany with my boyfriend in a couple of days' time. So this is my second YouTube video, and in today's video I'm going to be packing the essentials, so I'll show you guys the kind of things that I'm going to be taking. I'm also going to be potentially buying some things that I can't buy across in Germany that I definitely want to take. And then this video is also going to include the start of our journey, so getting the Eurostar and the Airbnb that we're going to be staying in, which is a boathouse. So this video will include a tour of that, so stick around because it looks like a super cool place to be able to stop at, so it's definitely worth a watch. Do just what you want. You're the one I trust. And I always be around when I need some loving, baby. So I've actually just finished printing out all of the documents that we need to go across to Germany. So that's things such as like a green card so that we can drive abroad and make sure that we have the relevant insurance. And what else is in there? Let me have a look. So yeah, a green card, where we're staying, just proof when we're crossing the border, car insurance information, Eurostar information, and then Lewis's employment letter from the Comets, which is the American football team that he's going to be playing for out there. And also a sworn statement to the French Metropolitan National Territory form that we needed to fill out to say that we didn't have any COVID symptoms when we were travelling, or when we are going to be travelling. So today Lewis and I are going for our PCR COVID tests. It's currently Saturday the 1st and we're travelling on the 3rd, and you need to do your COVID test 72 hours before travelling. So yeah, we're doing that later at 5:40. Hopefully, well, we will get our results in time before travelling on Tuesday morning. Our Eurostars at 9:18. So yeah, that's what we're going to be up to.
Hi guys, I'm Lewis. We're just on our way back from getting our PCR test done now. Just went to Gatwick South Terminal Long-Stay car park to get that. So yeah.
I tried to get some footage, but I couldn't because the person actually did it for you. I think it's probably just to make sure that the COVID test is accurate, which makes sense.
So we get our results tomorrow by 10 PM, I think they said. And yeah, then we'll be ready to enter France on Tuesday.
So I've just started packing, forgot to film the start of it, but my room's looking a bit like a mess at the moment. Not sure if you can see. But Lewis and I got our COVID test results back and they're negative, so I've printed our Fit to Fly certificates out so that we can get on the Eurotunnel and stuff. So yeah, picked up these cute little bags from town. So this is odds and ends with a little zipper. They'll just come in handy. And then this and that with a little drawstring thing, and then bits and bobs. And I actually got them from Poundland, which was really good, so they're only £1. And my sister actually spotted them, so picked those up. So yeah, I'm just going to carry on with packing now. Hopefully going to get a Nando's for tea. Last tea at home. Be leaving at I think 6:30, 6:45 tomorrow morning. So I'll see you then. So what we're doing now is the best way I think to pack stuff is to like roll it up, and I found that I'm getting a lot more space in my suitcases and stuff, because the only thing that I'm taking a small like carry-on hold all thing suitcase, and then just a Sports Direct big bag because we're only in one car, obviously, like I've said before, so we're just trying to make sure that everything fits. So I've just got a majority of the packing done, which you can see here. I've just packed overnight stuff for the first Airbnb. Obviously we're staying in Strasbourg in a boathouse on the first night just to break up the journey, so I've got just the essentials in my rucksack so that I can take those on with me. We'll obviously be taking all of the expensive stuff, so our laptops and that kind of thing, onto the boathouse with us, so that if our car gets broken into, then nothing valuable gets taken, but hopefully it won't get broken into. But yeah, that's all my packing done, so just going to start loading up the car and that kind of thing now. Lewis is heading over here once he's finished packing at his. He's just having lunch with his family now as like his last meal with them, and we'll finish packing up the car and then hopefully get our Nando's later and be sorted. So we're just putting my stuff in the car just to see how much room Lewis has, and I haven't taken up that much room at all really, so Lewis is still gonna have so much room. the whole boot basically. And this is my sister Beth, by the way. She's home for the weekend in our family bubble, but she lives in Leamington Spa.
I do.
But yeah, obviously it's my last weekend and it's bank holiday Monday today, so she's got the day off work, which is very nice. So she's been very helpful, which is...
Been helpful?
Yeah. Well, you gotta lie to the vlog, lie to the vlog. Good morning everyone, we're on the move. I think it's just gone 10 past 7. Our ferry's at 18 minutes past 9 and our ETA is 8 minutes past 8. So we're ahead of the game, which is good. Lewis is driving the first stretch of the journey because he hasn't driven my car that much, so he's getting used to it, which is good. The car's very full, but we've still managed to get some visibility because obviously it's such a long journey that it's really important to be able to see properly. And as you can tell, it's quite sunny, which is good. The weather last night was horrible, so glad that we weren't travelling in that. But yeah, I'll keep you updated throughout the day, but we might be able to get on the earlier Eurotunnel because my dad was saying that if you get there earlier, sometimes they just try and keep you moving, so we might end up being able to get there an hour earlier, which would be good. So yeah, catch you in a bit. Eurotunnel, gone through all the checks, and Lewis is driving at the moment, so he's actually getting the car x-rayed as this behind me, so I've had to get out because whatever, the rays and stuff like that, so I'm just waiting out whilst he... Oh, there he is. Oh, what's happening?
I think there's something to do, I think.
Oh, so Lewis has left the car in the x-ray, so yeah, very interesting. But obviously we don't have anything dangerous in the car, so... And it's really quiet, there's literally no one else here, so we might just be on the train by ourselves. Yeah, I'm not sure what... Lewis is pointing at this car park. I don't know if they're waiting or... Do you think... No, I don't think they're waiting. I think that's just staff members and stuff. But yeah, we're waiting for the car to be x-rayed. Our Eurotunnel's delayed. Big thumbs down. We were meant to get it at 9:18 and we're not going to be getting it until 11:18. So we're now just sat in the Eurostar queue.
Eurostar?
Eurotunnel. What's Eurostar?
That's where we got to France.
Oh right, Eurotunnel queue. And they're really bad at updating us. It's just annoying because you pay £129 for the ticket, and obviously we've got places that we want to be in. Because there's a curfew in France, we need to make sure that we're getting to our Airbnb on time, and at the moment it's going to be cutting it really fine to be able to like stop off for wheeze. There was just an announcement that said boarding's going to start in 45 minutes. What's the time now? 10 o'clock. So boarding at 10:45 for the 11:18. And it's going to be tricky to get to the Airbnb before the 7 o'clock France curfew, so wish us luck. You'll see it in this video anyway. We'll probably make it, so it'll be fun. Made it to France. Not all the way there. But it's lovely. Lovely weather. Some nice, is it farmland? Yeah, looks like farmland. Countryside. And the roads are really quiet as well. We've just got to, well, Lewis has just got to remember to be on the right side of the road. The right side is right. That's a good way to remember it. But we're literally on this road called the A26 for 161 miles, but our ETA into the Airbnb isn't until 10 to 7 now, so it's going to be a bit stressful being able to get there before the 7 o'clock curfew. But the sun is shining, and although we were 2 hours delayed on the Eurotunnel, we've made it to France, so that's the main thing. I didn't check my tyres before we left, and now we're on the side of the road, and Lewis is pumping up the tyres for us with his machine. So yeah, check your tyres because this is a fail. But we're safe, we're in like a lay-by. And I got my high vis, so loving life. So we've had to stop again. We've officially got a flat tyre, and Lewis is in his high vis blowing up the tyre now. We can drive for about an hour, and then we have to
plug it in.
Oh right, it's not. Is it in? Yeah. We can drive for about an hour, and then it needs to be pumped up. But we're going to call out the RAC when we arrive at the Airbnb. Working hard. I'm just out of the car. Good morning. So it's now Wednesday the 5th of May. We arrived at the boathouse yesterday, quite late, probably around 8ish. Rainy, and we had to run stuff in from the car, but I'll just do a quick tour now of the boathouse. It's been really nice, I slept really well. We've got to go to a garage this morning to sort out the puncture in our back left wheel, and Also, we found out last night that because we're driving through a place called Stuttgart, sorry if my pronunciation's wrong, we need to get a green badge, environmental badge, to be able to drive through. So we're also going to have to try and figure out how to get one of those this morning. So obstacle after obstacle, but should be fine still. So yeah, I'll do the tour now. So this is the view from outside, just on the water, really super cute. And then this is the front door, cute little yellow boat. And then this is the inside. Really nice seating area here, with the, I imagine, original steering. And they also included a lot of these little post-it notes, just saying where things were and stuff. So like here it says for the outside table, so there's a table in there if we wanted to sit outside, but it's a bit cold at the moment so we wouldn't do that. But then you go downstairs here. Oh, that's the view of the boat there, and there's loads of other boats in the dockyard as well. So you just go down these stairs. So this is the kitchen. Sorry, it's been a bit lived in now. Lewis is just making some breakfast, but it has all the basics that you need. So microwave, coffee machine, which neither of us drink coffee, so we haven't used that. Kettle, sink, running hot water as well. Oven and stove, which is good. And then like cutlery and stuff in these drawers and plates and that kind of thing. Fridge, and then this is the like living area, and it can actually sleep up to 4, I think, because there's extra bedding and stuff in here. But then there's nice big open windows which let a lot of light in. Obviously you can see the other boats there as well. And then the bedroom's just at the end here with the toilet in there. So this is the bathroom, toilet, the nice shower, random block of like lump of soap, I'm not really sure what that's about, and then sink, mirror, and then there is a washing machine, but it does say to only use it if you really have to, because all the water from the shower and the toilet and the washing machine all get pumped into the water that we're on at the moment. And then this is the bedroom. Came with 2 pillows and 2 sheets, which was quite nice and warm, and then a pillow each, and then I brought these pillows. But there's quite a lot of storage as well, and there's a fan in there as well as a heater in this one, and there's also central heating as well, which was good. So yeah, I think that's it really. It's not too exciting, but I definitely recommend. I'll leave the link in the description of the Airbnb, so if anyone's ever in Strasbourg, that's it, I was going to say Stuttgart, they both start with an S, then you guys can book it. There is a dishwasher as well, but it was out of order, but the same principle applies, that water would have got pumped back into the water that we're sat on, so don't use it if you don't have to. So yeah, I'm just going to finish getting ready now.
Oh.
What?
We're moving.
No, we're not.
Here we are.
What do you mean?
Look outside.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's fine. We're not like going anywhere. So as I was saying, I'm just going to finish getting ready now, pack up the car and that kind of thing. We need to go, Lewis found a garage that we can go to potentially get the tyre fixed, and hopefully get the green badge as well, after some research that he did last night and into this morning. See you in a bit. So we just made it into Germany. There was like no border crossing or anything. It was really easy. And we've just left the car at a garage, and they said it was going to be an hour, so we're just walking around, hopefully going to find somewhere to have some food, maybe sit outside, but it's quite a cute place. at the Airbnb where we're staying for 2 months, but the drive was difficult because the tyre's still flat. Well, not flat, but it's a slow puncture, so we're going to try and get that fixed tomorrow. But we're going to unpack and then go to the supermarket. But it is still safe to drive on the tyre, so it's fine to drive to the supermarket and things like that. So that's what we're going to do once we've unpacked. I think I'm going to leave this video here because I don't want to make it too long. But in my next video I'll do a full tour of the apartment that we're staying in. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate the support, and subscribe if you want to see the full flat tour. See you next time. Thanks for watching.